Good afternoon. Today is May 20th, the year is 2010. We're taking a video portrait of this 30-inch Elm Wildfire Edition in satin black with the natural warming shelves, meaning the 356 aluminum. Here's a look at the tree and the lettering. On the upper cooking surface is a soapstone piece sitting on top of a cast iron griddle. The lower cooking surface is a traditional elm cooktop with impressions of elm leaves. 6-inch opening, which is reversible. It can either be oriented up or to the back. The front of the stove is highlighted with nickel-plated elm tree door handle and the ash apron. Custom wood turning for the two knobs, cherry door handle knob and also a cherry draft control knob. The tie rods are these steel rods that hold the front and rear assemblies together, are solid stainless. Once again is the side mounted warming shelf. These are the long legs, 14-inch legs to get the stove up off the hearth. And if I can get the focus and exposure to cooperate, there are two openings on the rear for the air intake for the secondary combustion. And I'll swing around to the front, open the door, and show you the inside. First, the 5 rows of fire bricks, splits we call them, to retain the heat in the barrel. Side-mounted U-tubes, which are basically 1-inch diameter steel tubing, bringing the air in at room temperature from the rear of the stove, coming forward, looping up the U part of it, and going back with a series of holes to provide preheated air, often in excess of 1000 degrees Fahrenheit, for more complete combustion of the flue gases. This piece in the front with the egg-shaped hole in the center is the air wash, and what it does is it deflects a good quantity of the air from the butterfly draft and deflects it straight up past the window where you see wildfire just basically burning anything off from the glass to keep the glass clean. And then basically what that does is it goes up over the baffle into the upper expansion chamber, transferring all of the heat to the cast iron and steel barrel before it goes up the chimney. This air wash piece is actually removable to make it easier to load the logs. It's 1.5 inches in height, so that part can be picked up, assuming you're wearing some gloves to protect your hands. Here's a view of the door latch assembly, the butterfly draft control, closing the door, stepping back to give you one more look, overall look of the entire stove. And once again, this is the 30-inch Wildfire Elm stove, 1/4-inch steel barrel for the body of the stove. All cast iron parts are a minimum of 1/4 inch thick. This stove weighs, I would estimate, in the 350-pound category. and is my favorite Elm stove. Thank you for watching.